Welcome once again to Prep to Thrive. I'm Ben, the little brother.
And I'm Molly, the big sister.
Today we are getting ready and doing the final preparations for the Whole30 that's about to begin. And we're here with 7 tips before you begin, as we've both done it once. So
if you're joining us.
If you're just joining us for the first time. First tip out of 7 is to go ahead and just choose a start date. Go ahead, mark your calendar, get it set, and stick to it. We're actually choosing to start January 1st, but if you're finding this video later and you're like, this is something I want to do, again, choose a start date, stick to it.
Step number 2 is to build your support team. If you live with other people, you need to let them know what you're trying to accomplish with your health, and do your best to get them on board in a friendly, diplomatic manner. Try not to alienate people around you. Maybe even try to get them to join you with this. If you can find some friends in your local area to hold each other accountable and have some camaraderie, that will go a long way. And there's some online communities that you can sign up for as well as you take this journey, so that you won't feel like you're winging this and doing it alone.
Tip number 3, get your house ready. We actually organized a basket that was just for the adults. Well, 2 baskets really. One full of ingredients that were Whole30 approved, and a second one that was just out on the counter that was full of vegetables and fruits and things that we could grab if suddenly, I just feel like I'm crashing if I don't eat something, which happens quite often in the first week or so. Having that system kind of already set up, like this is where I'm going to go to grab a snack, kept me from digging through the pantry for the things that I shouldn't have.
Number 4 is to plan some meals. Now this is important. I suggest using a notebook to write down the plan a few days in advance, and then write down what you actually eat. You can then jot down notes about how you're feeling. So that'll be helpful. Online, most paleo recipes are close to compliant, if not completely, and there are a lot of Whole30 recipes for just about any taste on the web. Beef and broccoli is an example of a recipe that's pretty close to being compliant with a few changes. So that's one thing that I've made.
I usually like to make barbecue, and I make enough to, like I said, end humanity's hunger. You can actually check out the video of my barbecue recipe. It is Whole30 compliant, and it lasts for days. So that's always my go-to.
Yeah. There's an app for this as well if you like using apps to help you do planning. Real Plans is I use it sometimes, and it works really well. It has an import feature, so if you find something on a blog, you can just tap a couple of buttons and it goes into your meal plan.
But there is a fee for that one.
Yeah.
Number 5, go shopping. This is probably going to take some time for the first time because you haven't developed those paths through whatever place you go to get groceries to actually get healthy, good, natural food for you. So you might wind up going to some stores that you're not used to going to some kind of whole food store, but leave yourself some time. And pro tip, eat before you go so you don't wind up munching on something or buying things that you shouldn't get. Go in with a plan.
Number 6 is to make some if-then plans. Get some emergency snacks, have a few fallback dinner plans, decide what you're going to do in social settings. This is going to be particular and personal to you, so think it through in advance because unexpected things are going to happen, and more prepared for that you are, the better off you're going to be.
All right, last up on the start date, take your measurements, weigh yourself, put that scale right in the storage. You are ready to start. And remember, this is not hard. As they say in the book, losing a parent is hard, having a kid is hard, drinking your coffee black is not hard. You can do this. Just adult. It's tough love. 30 days. You got this. Y'all take care.
We mean it.